Hello guys and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool, and you've not missed anything. No, we are straight into the Manchester City game. Yes, that is the 12:30 kickoff. We're going to be starting things off. We've also got Bournemouth in today's episode as well, and we'll get to see the Champions League draw, you know, for the groups and stuff like that, so you'll get to see that as well. But Man City got off to a poor start, it's not the ideal start for them with a loss against Leicester. So I'm sure, at home, first home game for the season for them, and obviously against their bitter rivals, us, they're not going to obviously want to go 2 games in and already be trailing with another loss. So this is going to be a tough one. I can see we always have fairly tough games against Man City. I'm sure it's going to be probably another boring 0-0 draw or something like that. Hopefully not, but anyway, we'll see how things go. As you can see, other fixtures that are going on this particular Saturday, we'll get straight into this one. And there's not been any more transfers. We've not done any more deals. No one's gone out, no one's come in or anything like that. I've not seen anything regarding, there was Lex who said maybe about getting a world-class centre-back in, but to be fair, I can see where he's coming from, but I don't think it's required. I think it would probably unbalance the side, because one of the centre backs would then have to step down. Maybe would then want to obviously leave. It could cause disruption within the dressing room and stuff. So I decided against it at this particular moment. But we can maybe look at that again, possibly in January or something like that. But the only reason that any transfers would actually now happen would be if we got a huge bid in for a player, I accepted, or the board overruled me and accepted, and then I'd have to bring in someone to replace whoever that be. But at the moment, nothing's changed regarding the squad. So here are the 2 lineups going into this one. We've got Alisson in goal. We've got Trent with the captain's armband for this one. We've got Gomez, Felipe, and then Reguilon is going to play at the left side of, because obviously, Mr. Andy Robertson got a red card, and that's now even been extended. Yes, he only had 1 match ban, but they actually extended it. He's now got a 3-match ban because of that challenge, so that's not good, but at least we've got good backup with Reguilon coming in on that left-hand side. We've got Fabinho and Bentancur are going to be in the middle. Almada's going to play in the cam. Thomas Lemar is going to be coming in on that left-hand side as a starter with his friend Kylian Mbappe on the right-hand side. Martinez is going to lead the line up top. So those 4 there, in the attacking sense, is probably our strongest 4. Lamar, obviously not fully match fit. He picked up an early injury, obviously in pre-season and stuff. So he's just getting himself back to it. The rest of the team are pretty much there or thereabouts. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to start with Lamar, and then obviously we'll see how he goes. If he has a bit of a rough game, then obviously we can change him out. As for Manchester City, obviously they've got Ederson still. Let's see, the back 4 is an interesting one. Hakimi, Alvarez, Lieti, and Tagliafico. We've got Rodri just sitting in front of them. Phil Foden's there still. We've got João Felix out on their left-hand side. Harry Kane leading the line with the captain's armband. And then the new signing, this guy Stengs, who I don't really know that much about, to be fair. Calvin Stengs, this guy here, he has... some pretty decent stats there. So we need to be a bit worried about him. Looks quite pacey, got good determination, good off the ball, passing technique. Yeah, he could cause us some problems there. We've got to be careful regarding him. But anyway, let's see what we can do at the Etihad. So we get highlights straight away from the kickoff here as Harry Kane gets things off and running. Rainy Manchester, as always. Yes, it seems to be a thing, doesn't it, with Manchester? It's just a bit of a meme, isn't it? But here's João Felix for them. Phil Foden just lays this out. Here's Tagliafico. Can he get the ball into the box? It's blocked initially, and we can maybe get there. No, we can't. Rodri is there. Now it's Tagliafico again, trying to get that ball in, obviously. But this time it's Rodri that puts it across. Here is Stengs, but there was a bit of a delay there. I don't know whether they thought maybe there was a foul on our player. There was a possible call for a penalty, but not to be. It's gone out for a corner. Phil Foden's going to whip this one in. Is he going to go far post? He's going sort of into the middle. It's coming to Rodri, and a chance for Morrow there to put one in, but he's put it over So it was a good start for Manchester City, good pressure. I mean, they're the home side, you expect that, like, you know what I mean? And they don't obviously want to, like, you know, to go 2 games on you know, opening games, like, you know what I mean, and losses. But there's a chance here for Thomas Lemar as Reguilon now puts this one great ball in. That is a superb ball, and what a finish. Kylian Mbappe in with his 2nd goal of the season. What a ball in from Reguilon, and what a first-time finish there from Mbappe. Catches Ederson out. Great ball here, like, you know what I mean? Lemar just, like, you know, under a bit of pressure, just lays it back. Reguilon sets himself, and just look at that, just perfectly on the, like, half volley as Mbappe just, like, you know, that's the quality why we signed him, to give us that quality, that extra, like, bit of quality to get us, you know, more wins. Not necessarily in the Premier League, because obviously we went unbeaten, didn't we? But I mean, like, obviously for the Champions League and stuff. But yeah, what a player Mbappe is turning out to be already. But let's see if his counterpart here, Mr. Lemar on this side, can do just as well. And there's a chance there, me for Lautaro, but easy enough for Ederson. So played out here from the back here as Man City do, and we caught them out there as Bentancur. Good challenge. Lemar now trying to get past Hakimi. Played inside. A chance for Lautaro. Is he going to he's going to have to play this one across? But it's actually come to Reguilon again. Plays this one in. It's not a bad ball, but not able to find anyone. Trent now from the right hand side decides to go for goal, but there was better options. So throw in on this near side as Hakimi throws that one in to Harry Kane. Kane being forced to go all the way back to Lieti, and Lieti then having to go all the way back to Ederson. But now they're going to build from the back as Phil Foden now goes through the midfield here and looking for João Felix. Felix now under a bit of pressure, but still maintains the ball. I'll get my words out. Here's Stengs now, plays this one out. Hakimi's now got in some space, can pick out a player. It's Harry Kane, I think, coming in on that one. Phil Foden finds João Felix. Chance maybe for City here to get their equaliser. They're putting on, again, that more pressure that City do. But Mbappe now has managed to play this one over the top, and he's actually got a great ball into Lautaro, and Lautaro is finishing. Yeah, it is early in the season. They're going to be slightly not as sharp as what you'd expect, but yeah, that needs to be better. Joe Gomez now over the top. Chance for Almada to come in here and, smashes one against the bar. He done all the hard work by beating Ederson, but he hit it too hard and it bounces off the bar. So we do reach half-time, and as you'd expect, obviously Man City being the home side, but just the way that they play in Pep's, like, you know, sort of tiki-taka way of, like, playing, and they've got the majority of the possession here with 64%. We are just edging it on the shots, but as you can see, both sides have got 3 on target, but it's that Kylian Mbappe goal that separates the 2 sides. We knew this was going to be a tight affair. It's going to be a close one. We should be going in 2-0 up with that hit from Almada, but yeah, not to be. So we get the second half now underway, and let's see if we can build on that lead that we've got and pile more pressure on Man City. And that's a really bad challenge there from Tagliafico, and it's a straight red. He is off. Well, we know what that's like for when Andy Robertson got sent off, so that has helped us immensely. Obviously, Man City, as you can see just down in this bottom left-hand corner, have had to change obviously their formation. Max Aaron's actually come on, but looks like he's picked up an early injury straight away, so that's not brilliant for Man City, which is good for us, obviously. We can maybe, like, pile more pressure on. It's Thomas Lemar now. It's just like, you know, finding, like, Trent on this far side, tries to put the ball in. It's actually going to be to come here to Reguilon now. Reguilon looking to pull it back, but only could find a blue shirt. So Fabinho now picks the ball up in this midfield, plays it out here to Trent. Trent now into the box looking for options, but he actually finds Thomas Lemar. What a save that is, right on the line from Ederson. It wasn't the best of headers, but it was still a great save from their keeper. We should be out of sight by now in this game. We've had 2 great opportunities to take it, and I hope that's not going to come back and bite us. So going to make some changes. As you can see, some of our players just not playing particularly well. We've got Fabinho not having the best of games. Obviously, Thiago Almada is definitely going to be making way. Lemar, we'd expect him not to be having the best of games. He's not, like I say, match sharp. And then also Lautaro Martinez also not having a good game. So Naby Keita is going to be our first change. Obviously, he's going to come in for Almada, and we're going to put Bobby Firmino on up top, playing more as sort of a deep line forward as well. And we'll leave it for there. I don't want to make all 3 changes just yet, but we will be obviously looking to see, like, with those changes, whether the other players like sort of step up a little bit. So we've got a chance here as the time is ticking away. Here's Naby Keita, gets it, finds Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe tries to find Lamar, plays through. It's Naby Keita again, looking for options. It's coming to Bentancur. Reguilon's on the ball. Reguilon, he's coming for Andy Robertson, and like I say, what a deputy he is, like, you know what I mean, like the fact that he's like, you know, set up like obviously the goal, and now he's like put one in as well. I think he's probably looking at getting man of the match in today's episode. He's really took, you know, this opportunity with Andy Robertson getting getting suspended, I should say, and yeah, great strike from him. So a chance maybe for Man City to get something, but we've actually dispossessed him here, and it's Bobby Firmino on the ball. He's not obviously the quickest Bobby, but you know he's good at holding the play off. He plays this one across. It's found Kylian Mbappe through to Fabinho, and then Trent goes for the shot, going for that low bottom corner there, but it just goes wide, and that'll probably be it. And yes, it is it. Yeah, a 2-0 result there. It's great for us in the fact that obviously the win, but not only that, it's just you know, sticking the knife in a little bit more on Man City. You know, they've gone 2 games and both losses. Yeah, lost to Leicester on the opening day, and now a loss to us, and that will hurt probably more because of obviously our rivalry. But not only that, they're at home, and we are like their biggest challengers for the Premier League, you know what I mean? And they've started poorly. They've you know, at the end of the day, they've not made like huge inroads into the transfer market. So I'm sure now that's probably what will happen. They'll probably bring in some, like, you know, better quality, like, because at the moment 2 games in is not good for them. So just to run through some of the other results that obviously were on this Saturday. Newcastle with a good win there over Watford. We've got Tottenham with a win over Norwich. Sheffield United holding Chelsea. We've got West Ham with a win over Southampton, which is good for West Ham because they've not necessarily started their campaign as best as like, you know, obviously how they would have liked, and then Wolves and Manchester United with a draw there, like, you know. But it's funny to see, you know, it's only 2 games in, but it, you know, just to see Manchester City down there like in 17th is they're not obviously going to be down there, like, you know what I mean, but it's just, I suppose they'll say, like, you know, they've had 2 tough fixtures to start things, but you know, at the end of the day, you've got to beat the teams that are in front of you. But yeah, next up then, it's Bournemouth, unless we get the Champions League draw just before that, but we will definitely have the Champions League draw in this episode whenever it appears, like, you know what I mean, so don't worry about that, guys. Right, so here we are then, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. We're back at Anfield, which is always great to play at. You know, that's where we get all the buzz, don't we, like, you know, the massive, like, you know, crowd support and stuff like that, so it's always great. Alisson is going to be in goal for us there. We got our normal back, well, I say it's our normal back 4. It would be if obviously if Andy Robertson was there, but you know what I mean. Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Felipe, and obviously Gomez. And then we got Henderson, going to have the captain's armband for this one. New signing, yes, we have made a new signing, Mr. Mariba here in the midfield. The reason being is, yeah, one of our scouts said he's a wonder kid, he's looking good. He was valued at around about 42 million. I put a 60 million pound bid in, and they accepted it. And as you can see, pretty good player, and we bought him in from Barcelona. Maybe our connection with Jurgen Klopp and stuff like that, it maybe got the deal across the line. But yeah, great. I couldn't like not snap this guy up, like, you know what I mean, because I'm sure one of the other bigger clubs would have, like, you know, come in and got him. So that's the only reason why I've gone for him. We'll have a look at what he's like. I'm going to start him, like I say, an ideal game to start him against, you know, Bournemouth, you know, at home, all that sort of thing. Not that much pressure on him. Yeah, let's see how we do. Can we get 3 wins out of 3 in our opening 3 games of the season? Let's go. So I've got a chance here as Lamar puts this one into the box, right in the mix there, but wasn't able to find a red shirt. But Mbappe now has picked this one up, plays it back here to Jordan Henderson, who, don't know why, but he's gone all the way back to Alisson. Wasn't under that much pressure there to put that one back, but maybe just like wanting to build from there. But that's a great ball over the top. Kylian Mbappe, how was that sort of not gone in or found anyone, but yeah, he's causing like Bournemouth some early problems here, which you'd expect. But now here come Bournemouth as Williams now surges down their left-hand side, but it's been given, or should I say, we've managed to get it off them, and here goes Mr. Mbappe yet again as he cuts this one across, but he wasn't able to find anyone. John Stones getting that one away. Henderson now on the ball and plays this one to Reguilon. Henderson plays it forward, finds Mariba, and Mbappe now back to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's managed to get in the chance, and what an opening debut this is for the youngster from Spain, Iliax or Ilie. I'm not sure how you say his first name, I do apologise. Mariba has come in, maybe that's not even how you say your surname, but I'm going for Mariba, and yeah, comes in there. He's already picked up a yellow card, as you can see, so he's really fired up for this one, but gets the header in, and looks like we've managed to pick up another good quality signing. So we're coming up to half-time as Bournemouth now play this out from the back. Seems to be the thing these days, isn't it? That's like, you know, how like teams basically do stuff now, and we're no different really. That's how we kind of like do things as well. But here goes Camacho, Rafael Camacho, obviously ex-Liverpool as well, I've just realised. But yeah, John Stones now being forced all the way back to Ramsdale here. Meffin on the ball, and Mbappe's there. Oh, tipped it onto the bar there by Ramsdale. It was an audacious effort there, but you just don't lose the ball to this man, do you? As Trent puts this one in, we're not able to find Joe Gomez with that one. I think people have maybe cottoned on to our, like, you know, our like sort of like corner routine. But here is Bournemouth yet again with Arnautovic playing it inside to Cook. We're pressuring them well, you know, maybe causing them to maybe make mistakes, and they have done there. Was Lamar plays it into Mbappe. Can we go 2-0 in? Good save there from Ramsdale. Under pressure as Bournemouth, but we need to make these chances count. At the end of the day, it's only still 1-0, and that was nearly number 2 as Joe Gomez is giving Ramsdale like the man of the match award at the moment, because he is keeping Bournemouth in this game as Gomez goes again, but Ramsdale holds on. And that is half-time, and yeah, as you can see, Aaron Ramsdale here at 5 saves in that first half. We've had 15 shots, 9 on target. That I'm really happy to see, and you could maybe expect Bournemouth to maybe have a bit more of the possession, because obviously they're sitting deeper and stuff. But it's nice to see our new signing there, Iliax or Ilie Moriba, getting that header to give us the lead. But we should be winning by a lot more, and I don't want that to be an issue, so we need to be playing a lot better in the second half. So we've got throwing on this side as Reguilon throws it in, gets the ball back, just lays it here to Felipe, goes all the way back here to Alisson, played forward. Joe Gomez now going down the right hand side with Trent. Trent's obviously got Mbappe ahead of him, but Trent's still going. He's still going, lays that one in. Here is Mbappe, there it is, and oh no, offside by the looks of it. Looks like it's been called back for an offside. VAR has called this one as an offside. Is it? Gotta be close. Oh, I don't know. I thought number 15's knee was like playing him on, but maybe it's just the angle. Won the ball back again. It's that man. It's Kylian Mbappe as, he's just causing Bournemouth no end of problems as he now surges through the middle this time. Is he going to get a goal this time? No, Ramsdale denies him. It's another corner for us. So Trent whipping this one in, trying to get there, but Meffin is like marking Joe Gomez well in the box here. Gomez now back here to Naby Keita. Keita to Hendo. Hendo going, why is Henderson keep doing that? Needs to pack that in. And it's this time, it's down this side, whereas Lamar this time has like dispossessed them. But Ramsdale, like I say, if it wasn't for him, Bournemouth would be like 8 or 9-0 down right now. He is literally keeping them in this game. So Alisson throws this one out, finds Mariba in the midfield here, looking for some, like, you know, chance here, but yeah, maybe he just thought he'd try his arm, but yeah, you're not going to get a goal past Ramsdale the way he's playing in this particular game. Henderson now going back again, right, that's it. Henderson, you're coming off. That's 3 times you've had the ball. We've been in a good advanced position. You keep going backwards. So I'm going to make a couple of changes, just like I said. Jordan Henderson there, every time he seems to pick the ball up, he just looks for Alisson rather than anyone else, like, you know, and keeps playing it backwards. It's I'm not sure why he's doing that in this particular game. Bobby Firmino not having the best of games up top, so he's going to come off, and Lautaro Martinez is going to come on. Naby Keita, and also, when you look at it, Kylian Mbappe on 6.4. What? Don't know why he's on a 6.4. That's a bit of a strange one, but yeah, he's been like causing Bournemouth no end of problems. So it's still only 1-0 and I'm a little bit worried by that scoreline because, you know, I've just got a feeling that Bournemouth are going to get an equaliser because they've done nothing in this whole game. And if it wasn't for Ramsdale, we'd have been out of sight. We just need to somehow figure out how to get past their goalkeeper. We can get past all the rest of the players, but it's their goalkeeper, like I say, that's kept them in this. But the fact that Bournemouth are knocking this around, well, here it is. Morales, no, I was going to say here's that goal, but it was a bit of a poor effort. Oh, and it's the horrible time. We're into injury time with Bournemouth on the ball, but they've actually given it away, and it is Bentancur. Can he... Oh, what has he done there? He's gone for the glory shot, and it didn't work out. Well, we've still got it down this end, but I'm not sure as Lamar puts this one in. As you can see, he's just picked up an injury. We've scored again, but unfortunately it's VAR that's going to like say no, and that is another one that's been chalked off. So Bournemouth go long over the top here, and they're going to get this equaliser. Are these? Reguilon plays it back, and Allison just puts this one into touch, and surely the ref is going to blow here, or is he going to give him the chance? No, he is going to give him the chance. Bournemouth are going to get this equaliser. You can just see it, and it plays it in. Trent's there. It's going to come here to late Bournemouth. They're going to pull it back and they're going to score. Are they? No, Felipe's there. Mariba heads it away. Somehow it's down here for a corner. Lamar. Oh, it's going. No, in fact, it's going back just to show that offside. Bit of a strange time to show that offside, but there we go. We do get the win, but with the amount of shots and stuff in that game, if it wasn't, as you can see, 18 shots on target, 17 of them were saved by Aaron Ramsdale. What a performance that goalkeeper has just had in this game. 17 shots he saved in that one. And, you know, I'm not saying, like, you know, they were all, like, you know, easier. There were some, like, you know, that I might not show, obviously, in the highlights, that they were really good saves, you know, and you just think, wow, he just woke up today and thought, I'm going to just play out of my skin, and that is basically what he did. But luckily for us, it's another clean sheet. It's 3 points on the board, and we can just move on to the next one. So just before we do get into the Champions League draw, as you can see, Manchester City have lost again. They're down here in 19th, which is kind of weird because if any of you have watched my Chesterfield, when we did the Chesterfield, like, you know, run of the 10 seasons that we have with those, yeah, Man City and Man United got actually relegated in that sorry for the spoilers, but they actually got relegated in one of those seasons. I think it was probably the last season or the season just before, like season 9 or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of weird that Man City have started, like, you know, kind of similar to how they started back then. But yeah, as for Manchester United, they're not. They've started a little bit better. Obviously, they're up there in 4th spot. They're beating Leicester 2-1. What are the results? We got any other shocks that we can see? No, I don't think there's any other shocks there you'd expect. So here we are, Champions League draw time. We'll get obviously the first teams out of the way quickly because that doesn't really make much difference really, because we know that's it's not going to make any difference. But we are in Group H. That's the only thing that we know. As for the other teams, you can see Porto, Wolfsburg, Barcelona, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, PSG, and Juventus. They're all the top seeds in this one. Wolfsburg, because they won the Europa League, maybe that's why they're there. But interesting. But it's also Barcelona, Real Madrid. I think that is because obviously Real Madrid are the holders going into this one. That's why Spain get 2 seeded teams. But right, let's go for to see which teams are going to be in these groups then. So in Group A with Porto, we got Lyon. We've got Arsenal that are in with Wolfsburg. We've got Benfica in with Barcelona. Bayern Munich in with Real Madrid. That's a huge one, isn't it? Manchester City are in with RB Leipzig. We've got PSG with Inter, Juventus, and Manchester United. Who do we get? We get Atletico. Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. Payback time for them, maybe. Right, here goes the third teams. Then we've got Roma in with Group A. That's quite an evenly matched group already. That's quite a tough one. Interesting to see who will come out of that one already. We got Valencia in with Arsenal and Wolfsburg. PSV are in Group C. Celtic, well, poor old Celtic there. yeah, I don't think you're getting out of that group somehow. Well, both the RBs are in Group E. RB Salzburg and Leipzig are both in with Manchester City. We got Copenhagen in with PSG and Inter. Borussia Dortmund. Whoa, that's a toughy group, isn't it? Borussia Dortmund have just dropped into Group G, and we have Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah, I would say if maybe Mr. Kai Havertz was still there, some other players as well that have left, maybe like Julian Brandt, I'm just thinking like, you know, they're not as strong as what they were, so I'm not too bothered by that. And then the final teams, Zenit go into Group A, with that being having to play, you know, possible snow, really cold conditions. That's the Group A is a toughie. That's a tough group. Okay, Milan. They're not as obviously a powerhouse as what they used to be, but they have dropped into Group B. We got Galatasaray in Group C. Lokomotiv Moscow go into Group D, but yeah, it's Bayern and Real Madrid out of that one. There's no question. What have we got here? Zvezda, or should I say? Is it? Trying to see. Is it Borussia? No, not Borussia. Star Bucharest, is that who they are? I'm trying to think of, does it actually say? I'm sure that's who they are. Could be wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to think who they are, who people would maybe know them as. Sporting go into Group F. We've only got AEK or Ghent as the final sort of like teams. It is actually going to be Ghent that is the final team in our group. So yeah, I'm not too bothered by that group. I think we should get through. It's going to be a tussle between ourselves and Atletico. I think we should have no problems, especially our home games against Bayer, Leverkusen and Ghent. Yeah, I think we should be no problem there. So yeah, just going to show you obviously the group on its own. This is who we're up. We are going to be travelling to Spain in the very first game against Atletico. So we're going to get that game out of the way. Is Simeone still there? No, he's not there. It's Marcelino that is in charge at Atletico Madrid. So maybe they might not play that sort of like very, you know, park the bus, like, you know, way that, like, you know, that Diego Simeone sets his teams up. I've got a draw for the Carabao Cup as well. We have got Sheffield United. We have been drawn against in that particular competition, but yeah, if you tune in obviously for the next video, guys, it is probably going to be Atletico and Arsenal. Will probably be in the next episode. So yeah, you take it easy out there, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.